One of the things that I run into a lot, especially in 2024, is this notion of somehow we're going to take our sales team and make them our BDC agents. We're going to make them our internet sales team, and we're just going to just expect them to take over phones and take over sending well-written emails, and they're going to be able to incubate these relationships. One of the things I wanted to do actually is and that's something we wanted to share with somebody if they really wanted it. To really create like an aptitude test for your sales team. And so I asked Erin, our HR expert, and I gave her a little bit of information here. And again, just we don't have to spend a bunch of time writing a bunch of stuff. I've done the comparison. It's about an 8-to-1 ratio if I were to do this with something from ChatGPT or something like that. So I basically can just start with a very brief description of what I need to do, and I add a couple of things here too, just to kind of expedite things on the presentation here. So I just put, hi, Erin, I would like to create a test to evaluate if certain team members are prepared to move from traditional sales to internet sales inside of our dealership. I would like 30 questions, multiple choice. I'm including the attributes that we are looking for in personnel who deal with internet customers below. Proficiency in VIN solutions, our CRM is a must. I'm also attaching a report card from a company that monitors our internet sales process. Ding. But we basically just have a couple things there. Please give me an example of a test, including 30 example questions and answers based on the shared material before we discuss any enhancements. So, as Barry demonstrated before, our agents are very conversational. So they're not going to make something up if they need additional context. A lot of times they'll start off with 3 or 4 questions just to make sure that what they're going to deliver is going to be, a better quality out of the gate. I did this just to kind of shorten things up a little bit. So what it is, I took a basic job description that I had available for what a BD agent would have to do, and I attached the report card. And I think this took a few minutes to load up, but in any event, spat out an answer really quickly. Certainly, I'd be happy to help you create a test to evaluate team members' readiness for transitioning from traditional sales to internet sales within your dealership. Based on the attributes you provided and the information from the attached report card, I'll create a 30-question multiple test that covers the key areas you've mentioned. So within like basically a couple minutes, I've got 30 questions. All the answers are already built in there based on the criteria that the dealership has. So what would have taken an internet sales manager, including interruptions, probably 3 or 4 hours to do, this is something that took a couple minutes, and it's something that they can give their team right away. One of the things I also like about this platform, and we've all heard that kind of feature bug analogy. It's totally a feature that there's a human in the middle, because with any of this stuff, like we talked about too, and having a legal agent, like we have the ability to review this, so we can go through this and just make sure, hey, we might want to change this question or change this answer, or maybe add something or subtract something, but this saves somebody so much time of going through and creating this. And so now we can actually go through and offer this up to our sales team. Hey, you got to score 90% on this to be considered to be an internet type customer. And with any of these things at the end, there's always a way to keep interacting and drilling down, as Barry demonstrated. So we can analyze test structure. We can enhance the question specificity. We can evaluate a difficulty level. So we could actually create like a high, medium, low version or something like that. But in any instance, and this is something if we got some time at the end, I can just click 3 and I can show you what it'll do next. It's really, really simple. But I wanted to start off with something very simple just to demonstrate how we could take something that for a lot of managers, they don't have the time or bandwidth to do, and it's something just within a couple minutes they can start to deliver value for their team.